George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at center. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Now, here is Russell. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Loads it up for Davis, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Russell with it. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Stolen by Harden. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
Davis, the pass to Reeves. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hachimura. Floats it up for James. And the Lakers turn it over again. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Kings. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The #1 and #2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
Now Zubac after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. And here's George for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Now here's James. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's Reeves, guarded by Powell. From deep, George. And it's George again missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Leonard against LeBron. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Steps back and fires. Oh, that's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
2 points, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Hachimura, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Harden kicks to Powell. Pass to George. Lets it fly. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Here's Reeves. From outside off the mark. Clippers leading by 9. And that one's good. George has got his second bucket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's George following the bucket by the Lakers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
James wide open. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And stolen by Russell. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So on the chance here for a three-point play.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control. Able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
George, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Clippers lead by 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. George and Leonard are the forwards. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And it's Plumlee into the center, blocking down the middle.
Hard to stop even when you know it's coming. LeBron waits for just the right moment, delivers the perfect pass.
They get it back. Leonard and Davis sends it back. Out of bounds, Clippers ball. The Clippers keep possession. Plumlee, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Plumlee.
Excellent defense by Anthony Davis. He does not disappoint. Big-time play from AD.
And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here is Hachimura. Loads it up for Davis. That shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And it's Leonard missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
No doubt in my mind that Kawhi Leonard shoots with the utmost confidence.
Russell from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Plumlee dishes to Harden. The 3 from George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Russell looking around. Here's Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 9 points for Anthony Davis.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. From past the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
Now, here is Russell. Here's the dish to LeBron. Here's Reeves. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lakers trail by 15. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 11.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years. But when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
And George drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
In a league full of scores, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Floats it up for James. And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, as a roller, the strength and speed of LeBron, tough cover for anyone.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And so Powell nails both of them.
Norman Powell is a veteran in his league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
James, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Plumlee, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good.
One of the best defenders.
Your Lakers.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you... And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. It doesn't matter where you're from, Greg, your background. You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
LeBron passes to Davis. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Beautiful vision and awareness there from Anthony Davis to find the open man for the score.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Harden.
The assist from
Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. James looking around. Now, here is Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. The turnaround jumper. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Anthony Davis' teammates are looking to get him involved. He is on fire right now.
And here is Powell. He's got 6.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
And for his size and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
Prince is checked in for Hachimura. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. James in the post. Leonard's there. It's Prince on the wing. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for George.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Daniel.
Lobbed up there for Prince.
Terrence Mann.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
As explosive as they come at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook playing at the rim.
Reeves. It's hauled in by Zubac.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. 1:41 left in the third. Here's Powell, and the rejection by James.
Over LeBron? No. Going to have to try something different next time.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And it's James missing.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And it's Russell missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Powell, that's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Trying to slow down LeBron is like throwing a water balloon at a freight train. The contact simply doesn't bother him.
And stolen by Russell. Here's the break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. That one goes. Count it. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And That's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down.
You can't allow LeBron to get into the lane because he's going to punish you for that mistake.
The shot by Powell, no good. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. And the Clippers making a change here. Harden's checked in.
For the Clippers, James Harden.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Calling his own number, Russ is as confident a player as you will find.
Lobbed up there for Prince. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Bones Highland comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Reeves, guarded by Harden. And Davis sends it back.
Putting that 7'6" wingspan to use, AD continues to climb the all-time blocks list.
Highland's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to shoot.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's George. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Good body control by Paul George. Shakes off the contact and gets the points.
That one good for 2. 17 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get in the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Mann's checked in for Paul George.
For the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Harden surveying the D. And there's the pass to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Reeves the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes it to Mann. Here's Leonard. Misses the chippy right there.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
First one falls for him. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere, against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Leonard. Plumlee finds Harden. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And it's 9 points for James Harden.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all 3 levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
James, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden's got room, finds himself wide open and drills it.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the match